The medium tour will be starting in 5 minutes.
We're back and live on air. Here's the course walk for the medium tour. So Shruti, as the course walk is being done by the riders in front of us, which riders are you looking forward to? I thought Aik Batya did really well in the small tour. He's going to carry that confidence into the medium tour for sure.
I thought Ashish was also great. He's on Jinx.
Yeah, Ashish Limai, I mean, international quality rider, there's no denying that. Nikolai, probably, the small tour, he dropped the first jump, but the rest of his jump went well. He's a far better rider than what we saw in the small tour. Expect him to do something pretty amazing. And after a while, we're seeing horses like Abracadabra. Sanyogita has come out over here to jump with Abracadabra.
Yeah, that's been a while. I'm also looking forward to Ali on Mufasa.
Yeah, and look, one of the crowd favorites, a horse that everyone recognizes immediately. Democratic from the Kovai stables is here. Sarvan will be riding him.
This is going to be a very exciting course.
And how can we forget our youngest rider, Summer 3 Harsha On Wallbeat. That combination has just amazed us all the time, hasn't it? Well, they're still walking the course here, as you can see live on YouTube. We will get into this competition bang on time at 10:45 in about 2 minutes. First rider will be coming in. So folks, we do need to apologize for a bit of a technical glitch on ground. Our screen unfortunately isn't safe to put on. It's been raining quite a bit and we've got some water in there. It's been sparking. So everyone is more than invited to just get onto your phone, log on to YouTube, and you will be able to watch it live on the Third Stable channel. Those of you sitting at home, that's precisely where you are watching it. And those of you sitting in the grandstand, just pull out your phone, get onto YouTube. You'll be able to watch every jump tight in a close-up.
The first rider for the medium tour day 1 is Krishna Kartikeya ready on Empress, representing the EGC stable, approaching the start. They've increased the heights to 110 centimeters. He's had a pole down there. A refusal at number 4.
The course hasn't changed much. It's pretty similar to what it was, even the small tour, with a couple of jumps added here and there. And
2 refusals, that results in an elimination of Kartikeya.
unfortunate start to the medium tour for Kartikeya. Ready?
He's requested for an additional jump.
The judges have granted him permission, so he's going back to jump number 1. And he Right, the judges box has just informed us that all riders, if you have a refusal which gets you eliminated, you are allowed to jump 1 fence. You don't need the judges' permission, but only 1 fence and only the first fence. You can jump fence number 1 and then leave the arena. You don't need the judges' permission anymore.
We have Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita. His 45 seconds have started. He's approaching the start. He had a very impressive ride in the small tour. Will he be the first one to have an all clear round in the medium tour?
Big standoff there at number 5, but the horse almost from a standstill jumped that. Nice rhythm over 6A and B.
And with that, he's entering the second phase of the course.
Nice turn in there. He's showing you how this course should be ridden, folks, at this point.
You can see that he's clearly shifted gears. He's cutting corners.
Looks good for a clear. And his timing 37.07, the first 27.07. I stand corrected. 27.07 was the timing. Nice round there by Yashan Kambada, and he is the current time to beat, folks.
We have Sarvan on Mallorca. A seasoned rider, fantastic trainer. He's representing the Covey stables. So far, we've only had 1 clear round.
Yeah, hind legs bring down jump number 3 there.
Hesitated, but made it through.
He's approaching the combination now at 6A and B. 4 faults already. Sails through that combination. Now, this is where you're not going to see him really start to push in phase 2 because he knows that he's already had a fall, had brought a pole down.
A tap on number 9.
But it stays up. He takes the long route, the married man's route round to come to 10A and B. Nicely done there.
One final pole to go.
Oh, bad angle there.
A refusal at number 11.
Yeah, he knew he wasn't going to get that. The horse had veered out a little bit and the line was all wrong coming into 11. Second attempt, easily done. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
He's completed it in 53.26 seconds.
Folks, now here's a big ticket rider coming right in. Ashish Limai on Jinx. Look at this big strapping mare. She's absolutely lovely to look at. And when you look at her, you're just thinking, boy, this horse must be able to jump. Look at how big she is. And let me tell you, she can. Ashish Limai, back in India after a very long stint in Europe. Lovely approach there to jump number 2. Massive clearance. Changes leg. Perfect takeoff on 3. He's in a very good rhythm going around this course at this point. He's making it look comfortable and easy.
Clearly takes 2 to tango.
Oh boy, it does, but it takes 1 to lead. Combination. Stride perfect. Going into phase 2 now. Now this is the flip side to a horse this big like Jinx. Yeah, she's not gonna turn on a dime. You gotta get your angles right with her.
We didn't jinx that for sure.
Yeah, that fan, you know, whenever the course designer was putting it up, I said, look, a horse is gonna come and look at that fan jump and go like, what happened to my left eye? What happened to my depth perception?
2 refusals that will lead to an elimination for Ashish on Jinx.
He's allowed to do 1 jump if he'd like to, and that is jump number 1 before he leaves. But I think he's concentrating more on showing Jinx the jump that she refused.
That is a very tricky jump.
But he does do jump number 1 to let Jinx know that...
It's okay, we'll have another day.
Absolutely. The next rider, the next young rider, the youngest rider of this competition.
Samath on Wallbeat.
He's already been on the podium here at Third Stable before. He's one of the gutsiest little gentlemen you'll ever meet.
Don't let his age fool you.
Yeah, he gave up riding motorcycles to take up horsepower, yeah? And he seems to be pretty adept at it. Wallbeat goes really well for him, Shruti. Really well for him. And Wallbeat's one of those horses that you can rely on all day. Very rarely have I ever seen him refuse a jump. Even if there's a mistake in the stride, Wallbeat is very, very generous and corrects for you. Bit of speed going there into 6A and B. Coach on the sideline shouting, steady, too fast. But now it is about speed. He's into phase 2 and...
A refusal on number 7.
The angle going into the fan. It's all about the angle going into the fan. The course designer from Belgium. Approaching it again.
He's made it through. That is an extremely tricky jump.
It's coming around to 9. Wallbeat's in a bit of an open canter. 10A. Brushes it with his hind. Stays up. And the young man completes the course.
Was a good attempt by Samarth on Wallbeat.
Yeah, fair attempt. Like, what were you doing when you were 10, Shruti?
Definitely not this. I think I was just crying about my lunch.
Samar Shiyasha, nice round there. Unfortunate to have had that refusal. But can you imagine? Still clear. Very, very young rider. Big future up ahead for him. Next in.
We have Ali on Mufasa.
Now, Ali was also on the podium in our last search show. Happy hunting ground. And Mufasa's certainly looking the part. Look at him, folks. I mean, when you look at a horse like this,
He's showing off.
yeah, he's turned out to the T, looking $1 million. Let's hope he jumps like how he looks. Very calm, very relaxed at this stage. Phase 1, these guys from URB have figured it out. You just got to get through phase 1. You step on the gas only in phase 2.
Just bouncing through. What a delight to watch.
These horses superbly trained by Nitin Gupta and the staff at URB. And making it look really easy. That's the objective of show jumping, isn't it? It's got to be easy on the eye. You've got to put on a show. Ooh, little close to 6A. Corrected it. Got away with it.
Now he has to change gears.
Oh, the fan.
refusal.
The angle and the fan. I'm telling you, there's a Belgian course designer who's got a big grin on his face somewhere.
This isn't easy. Don't let it fool you. You have to calculate it.
The horses are coming up to the fan and saying, Pourquoi? That fan has got a couple of them tricked. And I'm telling you, when the course was being set up, I walked straight to it and I said, a horse is going to go. What happened to my left eye? Why is my depth perception gone wrong? Very tricky jump there. The rest of the riders coming in should be paying attention to this, because 7 has been the death knell for some of the top competitors till now. After that elimination, our next rider in the arena is M. Krishna Sahiti on Claudius.
Really hoping that she can crack that number 7 jump and break this curse. Krishna in conversation with a horse.
Yeah, you guys can't hear it, but she's literally talking to that horse and going, okay, now come back. And that's a beautiful thing to see when a horse and rider have that sort of a bond. Going around nicely till now, this horse seems to be having an abundance of energy coming into the combination.
I have my hopes up high.
Clearance, not a problem. Now, will she go for the time?
And she has.
She's gone past 7. That's half the battle won. Gone nicely over 8. Nice stride there into 9. Turns in. Okay. She's definitely going to be on your podium, folks. Just one more jump to keep up. And she keeps it up. Let's see how she's done on time there.
29.01 seconds.
She's in second place currently with 29.01 seconds. Nice round there. Very nice round there by Krishna Siti.
What an impressive rider. We have Aik Batya On Madagascar representing the Show Jumpers Club.
After this round, the next one that Kendall is also
He was the one in the small toe who really raised the bar high. He was the one to beat initially.
He taught the rest of them how this course was to be ridden and just got pipped into third position. But this time I'm certain he's going to set a time that he feels will be the one to beat now.
Not going to take any chances.
Lovely, huge, big horse is Madagascar. You can just tell by looking at him that he's significantly larger than most of the other horses in this competition. Six A and B done. Going against time now.
A clear face 1.
7 done. He turns Madagascar. He gets over 8 as well. Quick turn to 9. A little check. 9 cleared. Is he coming in? Yes, he's coming on the inside. 10A, 10B. Are we going to get our third clear, folks? Give it up for Aik. He nudges number 11 with his hind legs.
28.08 seconds.
28.08
seconds.
Currently in second position, Mr. Batya. Congratulations and well done.
We have Kendall on hash.
Kendall representing the Surd stable. Part of an amazing lineup of riders that train over here, that ride over here regularly. Hatch, a horse that Neil has taken a lot of time to work with, get to understand well. Very competitive young man. Let's see how he goes today. The key to a good round with Hatch, and Neil's told me this many times himself, he says he's got to just keep him calm. He says the horse can jump. It's all about just keeping him calm through the round. Look, do you see that? You know, the horse plays up a little bit in between jumps. He doesn't necessarily concentrate on the fact that he's got to get through the entire course. He takes it one jump at a time, and Neil's concentrating very hard on making him understand that it's a whole course, buddy. You and me through the entire course. Nicely done for the first 5. They're looking in very good sync today.
Neil is extremely mature for somebody so young. To be able to understand how... That was an impressive jump.
That was an almost vertical 90 degree that horse took. Missed the takeoff spot completely and the horse saved him there. He wasn't kidding. This horse can jump. Now, are we going for time, Neil? The answer, after 9.
He has to calculate that right.
Touched 9 with both legs. 2 poles stay up. Had to go the long way because of the awkwardness. And he brings 10B down. 10B comes down. Hard luck there, Mr. Kendall.
33.40 seconds.
With 4 very unfortunate penalties on 10B. The slightest of brushes. Total 7 penalties.
7 time penalties.
But nice round. 3 time penalties, 4 jumping penalties. But Kendall will be pretty happy with that. Hatch is certainly heading in the right direction.
We have Ail on Farrell.
Ail Ritwick from the Kovai stables. Farrell, a horse that we're seeing probably for the first time here at Surge. Nice striding grey. Looks to be a very careful horse. Tends to
I'm
give...
sensing some level of hesitation.
No, he's looking at the jump before he jumps, Shruti. He's making sure that he knows exactly where he is, what height he's got to jump. He's a very careful horse.
I think in phase 1 you can afford to do that.
Of course, because if you don't get through phase 1, it's no point, right? Because phase 2 becomes only academic, not result oriented.
Especially since we've had couple of clear rounds now.
Yeah, we've had 3 clear rounds. So this is beautifully done there over 7. Nice turn into 8. Nicely done on 9. He turns in. He's going to be good on
Save
time.
him some time.
10A, 10B. Going for the clear round. Well done, Farrell.
Fabulously done. 28.96 seconds.
Give him a round of applause. 28.96. Well done,
There's
Ritwick
a
and Farrell.
good chance he'll be on the placings today.
Certainly amongst the top 3 for now.
We have Nikolai On Centropes representing EIRS. We've already spoken about how Nikolai is a very excellent trainer here at Embassy. So far he's had a clear round. Now he'll have to increase the pace.
Centropes, one of the...
A refusal at number 7.
One of the victims of the fan. Oh, you Belgian evil genius course designer. Not bad. Nicely done. Gets through the fan on the second attempt. And oh,
A pole down there.
yeah, absolutely missed the takeoff spot. Coming around the wide jump. Brings B down, the B element of 10 with the hind legs. And
He's completed it in 53.16 seconds.
right, lots to think about there for Nikolai and Centropes. Next into the arena, folks, it is Pratik Raj on Isma Boy, representing the Kovai stables. There's a bit of a pattern I've noticed over the years. The Kovai stables horses, if they get through the first phase, they're very competitive in the second phase. They tend to enjoy going faster. And let's see if that trend holds up here.
More than anything, I think it's important that you calculate your jumps in this course. Not only for that 7th jump, he's had a pole down there. A tap on 6A. Now I think he just needs to like maintain a steady pace and complete the course without any further drops.
Yeah, it's just bragging rights on the rankings, isn't it now? He's taking the long way around, so he's loosened up. You can tell his whole body language has changed now that he. Whoa!
He's gotten dismounted.
He's alright. He's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Horse and rider both absolutely fine. Missed the takeoff point in 10A, which resulted in a very awkward 10B. But the young man is absolutely fine.
Round of applause for Pratik. This can be very difficult for the rider.
All's well that ends well. We move on to our next rider, who is Fateh Jahan Singh Dalwal, riding Arjun 15 for EGC Stable. Hello Krishna, Siti. It is on YouTube. Why are you standing there with your phone?
Super important to have a clear round because we've had some so far.
Yeah, 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken. Alright, going well till now. Nice rhythm, nice strides from one obstacle to the next.
Clean, clear margins.
Perfect over 6A and B. Now, do big horses have it in them to go fast? Lovely over the fan jump there at 7. Takes a slightly longer route, goes round a jump to get to 8. Doesn't look like he's pushing this horse too much. I think he's going more for the double clear rather than the podium ranking. And he is clear. Congratulations, young man. Very nice round there.
32.63 seconds.
Very, very nice confidence boosting round. Young man, you're heading the wrong way. Exit is that way.
After a long time, we see San Yogita on Abracadabra.
Yeah, these are two old friends, I tell ya. Sanyogita and Abracadabra. Purane papi hai ye dono. They know each other from very, very long. And they've had some huge, huge success. I'm actually pretty glad to see Sanyogita competing. Nicely done over 1.
I can see why you're glad. They're a delight to watch.
A bit of a tap there on 3. And after landing for that jump, Abra just got a little spooked there. Back on track now. 4 done comfortably. Nicely over 5. Tapped it with the front legs. Pole stays up. Here we go. Combination coming up. A, nicely cleared. B, good stride. Are they going for time? Is she going to be trying to take this down? 7. Oh, brings it down with the hind legs. Nicely done over 8. And the experience coming in immediately. Now she's got the pole down. She's not going for the kill. Taking it a bit easy. Getting the horse to complete the round. 10A and B nicely done. And making it look professional and easy. Sanyogita Limai.
It is impressive that the horse didn't get spooked by number 7. It's unfortunate that the pole fell down.
I think number 7 is a whole lot of like rider intuition. You gotta get the horse in at the angle where you don't allow the horse to double question it, you know.
And it's right after a combination, so there's no room for like taking a breath and then recalculating.
Yeah,
It's one after the other.
You've just done the combination. You've come around and the horse, like the jump is coming up on the horse. The horse is not seeing it for a while. Here we go. Sarvan on Democratic. Democratic, a crowd pleaser, crowd favorite, a horse that everyone in the equestrian circuit knows. An absolute legend of show jumping. A delight for children to ride. A real teacher of this sport. Oh, and did I mention
Wow.
he can jump and then some.
Democratic but looks like a royal.
And listen, he can go real quick. This horse gets into phase 2, he becomes my like short price favorite to take it down, because in phase 2, boy, he can fly. We've seen this horse do some serious stuff in jump offs.
And if somebody can take him there, it's Sarvan for sure.
He's getting into phase 2 now. Now 7 is probably the only obstacle here. Democratic doesn't even bother. He just jumps it like it's a walk in the park. He's over 8. He's gonna look good on time, folks, I can tell you this. 9, he will turn in. Of course he will, Sarvanan. And 10, B, one more to go.
Come on.
This is gonna
Come
be
on,
good on
Democratic.
time. It is good on time. Let's see what the scores say.
26.94 seconds. The new leader. Sarvanan on Democratic.
Democratic. What a legend. What a absolute warhorse he is.
Sarvanan seems pleased.
Nicely done there. I'm so glad to see him in this sort of form.
We
Meanwhile,
have Krishna Kartika ready on Kenya.
it's his second ride for the day. Unfortunate elimination with his first horse, but he started off well here.
He seems confident going into this round. He knows the course, he knows what he has to do.
Clear over the first 3. And he looks like he's more in sync with this horse than he was with his last ride of the day.
Definitely.
Balance is good. He's attacking the jumps well.
Will he pick up the pace or will he aim for a clear round?
Now, this is the question, and it is answered. He's done over 7. Nicely clear over 8. Ever so slightly looking to pick up the pace, but he's going to
Will
have
he
to turn
cut it?
in. Oh dear, he's lost his stirrups, but he's done 10A and B without his stirrup in. B comes down, and he's completed it with 11. Very unlucky there. He lost his
29.22 seconds. He was very good on time.
right stirrup as he landed from 9, and he didn't regain it in time. He did 10A without his stirrup, but the balance just sort of forced the horse to brush 10B and bring it down. Very unlucky.
Currently in the 6th place.
And here we go, folks. Have we saved the best for last? Yashan Khambada came in first and he set the pace with his first clear round. Now,
He's on Sir Lancelot.
lovely looking grey. And Yashan always makes fashion statements when he's in the arena.
Time to beat is 26.94.
Yeah, Sir Lancelot heard that and said, oh, that's it, let's go. He's bursting out of his skin, which I really like about seeing that. Ooh!
That was close.
That was cuppa close. The cup just pulled it back like a magnet. Okay. Now, I predict that if he gets into phase 2, which he is most likely going to, I think Yashan's going to go for this. I think Sir Lancelot's really
Pumped up.
Yeah, he's pumped up. He's saying, let's go, bro. He's been asking to do this in phase 1. He's allowed him to do it now in phase 2 as Yashan makes a lovely angle turn, comes into 9, brushes 9, it stays up. He's got momentum, so he's taking the long way around. Time will be close on this, folks. Corrects the takeoff spot. And how close is it? How close is Yashan? 29.63 is not even close to the lead. But hey, that was a lovely, lovely round. Lovely, lovely round, Yashan. Well done. Thank you for the entertainment. Folks, that is our medium tour done and dusted. Please log on to the Notify app to see your entire results board. And we're actually going to get our show secretary to announce the results while we show you highlights of this fabulous, fabulous medium tour.
We have the winners with us here. Sarvan on Democratic at number 1. Yashan Khambada on Dolce Vita at number 2. Aik Batya on Madagascar at number 3. Krishna Sahiti on Claudius at number 4. Yashan Khambada again on Sir Lancelot at number 5. And Fateh Jahan on Argent at number 6. Congratulations to all the winners.